Hello everybody and welcome back to Soul Stained Ink. My name is Beth and today is Sunday, March the 5th, which means it is time for Sunday goals and aspirations. Sorry that it's on my phone again. I left my laptop at my house and we have been with my parents for the 4-day weekend, so you get what you get. I didn't want this to be uploaded super late. So fun it is. Anyway, before I get into everything I want to do next week, I really quickly want to mention the 3 books I have read this weekend. First is Richard Scarry's The Early Bird. This book, I don't think I'd ever read it before, and I read it with Elena the other day, and she really enjoyed it. I didn't like it quite as much, but at one point, the worm and the bird are friends, and she goes, "Mommy, birds eat worms. He better be careful," which just made me giggle. My 4-year-old knows what's up, guys. She's very literal. However, it was a cute read, so if you've got kids, then, or even if you don't have kids and you just want to check out a Richard Scarry book that is not The Big Town or whatever those are called, then this is definitely something to check out. I also read this book called Runt by Marion Dane Bauer. And this is it was in the middle grade section, but I guess it's considered a juvenile fiction, so upper children's chapter book. It's about 150 pages or so, and it is about a wolf pup who is the runt of the litter, and his dad names him Runt, so everybody else has names like Leader, Hunter, Tracker, Sniffer, Runner, and he's Runt. So he is spending his entire life trying to figure out why he's so small and why he's so clumsy and why his dad would name him Runt and why his daddy doesn't love him. And in fact, his dad does love him very much and is amazed that he managed to survive and that he's so smart. And so he winds up kind of going through this family drama thing as through the eyes of a wolf runt. And I actually really enjoyed it. I read it mostly yesterday evening. I did start it Friday night, but read most of it yesterday evening. And it wasn't cute. I don't want to say cute because it deals with a lot of stuff, but it was well written and from the perspective of a wolf runt, and very much enjoyed it. There is some political aspects to it, like they talk about how humans are ruining the forest and things of that nature. But all in all, I thought it was really well written and you should check it out. I think I gave it 3.75 stars. And then finally, Tales of the Peculiar by Ransom Riggs. Somebody's going to stone me for this, I know, but I don't particularly enjoy the trilogy. I liked the first book. I loved the first book. I read the second book and gave it a low 3. It really didn't do it for me, and I've never picked up the third book because of that. But this was ready to be checked out at the library, and I thought, I really enjoyed when Millard was talking about the short stories in the book, and I picked it up, and I really enjoyed it. They're fun and they're short, so if you don't want to be in the peculiar world too long, then this is a really good option to kind of dip your toe in. And some of them I was slightly familiar with, and I really enjoyed learning more about them. So I gave that a 3.5 stars, I think, something like that. Anyway, so those are the books that I read this weekend. I am still working on Sense and Sensibility. I wound up leaving it in my mom's car for 2 days, so I just got it back like legitimately 5 minutes ago. But I'll be reading a few more chapters here pretty soon. And then I'm also going to start Lillian Jackson Braun's The Cat Who Could Read Backwards, I believe is the first book. One of the library books I got is a bind-up of 3 or 4 of the Lillian Jackson Braun books. So I'll be reading that. Then I have some other library books that you can see on my Friday Reads video. And I'll be working on those this week as well. And I will be receiving, as soon as I get home and check my mail, the first book in the Lady Trent, I think, the dragon. The cat is getting me, guys. I'm sorry I seem distracted. She is going for it. She hasn't been feeling very well for the last couple of weeks and had a miscarriage yesterday morning.
We weren't even sure she was pregnant, and then all of a sudden she had a miscarriage on my child at 7 o'clock in the morning, mind you. So there's big to do, but she seems much better now. So there you have it. Anyway, so I'll be reading the Lady Trent series that the gentleman I'm dating purchased the first 3 books for me. So, that will be happening this week as well. I'm so excited. I have 4 days of school this week, and then Thursday night is parent-teacher conference night, and we stay from 4 to 10, and then we're off Friday, and the following week is spring break. So I will have a full, 10 days or something to just chill out and read. I'm going down to Texas, and there will be audiobooks that I haven't picked out yet, but I will be listening to audiobooks on the way and chilling out with my grandparents and reading and all that good stuff. And there will be writing. Now, I told you guys I wanted to write 6 pages a week to get this journal finished by the end of March, and I wrote 2.5 this past week. So I'm in big trouble. My schedule is messed up, but I'm going to do my best to write about 10 pages this coming week. Probably a lot of it will be on Thursday evening, so we'll see how that goes, but hopefully I can get at least partially caught up, get my 6 pages and maybe 1 or 2 more, and just kind of do 8 pages a week for the next couple of weeks. I don't know, but hopefully I'll be able to get this. The problem is that I had some new characters randomly show up and they don't want to cooperate with me. So hopefully they will decide to let me know their part in the story soon so we can get that taken care of. Anyway, those are my goals for the week. I would love to hear about your goals and what you're up to this week, what you're reading, if you're writing anything, all that good stuff. Leave it down below for me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, read something good, and write something even better. I'll see you again soon.